The Legacy of Hope.
A Great Venture by Bonaventure.
When we break our backs for God, God breaks open unto us a banquet of blessings, a banquet of favor, a banquet of kindness, a banquet of healing. And when we water the life of God's project, God water our lives. We see this in the life of Tobit. Tobit watered the life of others in the corporal works of mercy. The height of his corporal work of mercy was burying the dead. In the act of this, God also watered the life of Tobit by giving unto him a banquet of food in his hour of need, and a banquet of healing through the angel Raphael. And we see this today, day 19 of the Bonaventure Lenten Challenge, Tobit chapter 6, verse 1 to 9. We were told in this particular chapter that the angel of God, in the person of Azarias, came and proceeded with what? Tobias, the son of Tobit. And so what we see is that Tobit actually served the Lord faithfully. And God demonstrated unto him unrelenting care in his hour of mercy, hour of need. So beloved in Christ, we see in this particular chapter of Tobit, God exposes to us that he will never leave his faithful servant alone. In their hour of need, in their moment of helplessness and hopelessness, God came to the aid of Tobit. And so we see four things that God did for Tobit through the son, Tobias, and angel Raphael. Number one, we are told chapter 1 verse 1 says, the angel Azarias proceeded with what? Tobias. So the first thing is, God does not only walk with us, he precedes ahead of us or proceeds ahead of us to take charge of our challenges and difficulties. That is what God did for Tobit through the son Tobias and through the aid of angel Raphael. So number one, God proceeds ahead of us. Then we see, again, number two is that God is for us in time of distress, in time of helplessness. In the moment of helplessness and sickness of Tobit, the Lord came to his aid through angel Raphael. I pray that today God may come to your aid through his angelic ministration. That is what God did for what? Tobit. Through what? Tobias. Then the third thing is what? We see the outstretched hand of God upon Tobias throughout the entire journey, through where he was supposed to get the inheritance from. And so the angel of God in the person of Raphael was there for him. And so we see God is not only our protector, but our defender in our moment of helplessness. So we see in the moment of helplessness and sickness, the season of sickness and disease of Tobit, God came through what? The angel Raphael. I pray that God will come to your aid today, that you may receive your healing. Then the last thing, the fourth thing God did is was that through the instruction of Raphael the archangel, the healer of God, God's healing graces, the son was instructed to kill the fish, take the heart, take the gall and the bladder, and use that as medication and apply it on the eye of the father, Tobit. At the end of this particular story, we see the son Tobias applied the medication and the father received healing. And so the fourth thing is what? God is our healer in our season of sickness, in our season of disease. And so we see whatever we do with our act of charity, God set a table for us. So you see that God set a table of healing for Tobit through the angel Raphael. I pray that today We invoke the power of Raphael, the archangel, to grant all of us who are sick in this season of Lent grace. May God, who has helped Tobit and Tobias, come to our aid through his angels and archangels. Remember this: God is for us in times of distress. When we set a table of help before others, God will set a table of healing before us. May the Lord grant you healing graces in this season of Lent. Remember, my dearly beloved, in the season of Lent, our help, our healing is in the name of the Lord.